Donald Trump strands thousands of Americans in the Middle East, then tells them don't look to us for help. Now, if you missed it, the Trump administration has stranded thousands of Americans in the Middle East because they didn't make a plan to evacuate them before starting the war in Iran. And Donald Trump, his response has been a complete disaster, with Marco Rubio suggesting if you are stranded, call the State Department's emergency line for help. Well, anybody who called the emergency line after hearing Rubio say that got this message.
Do not rely on the U.S. government for assisted departure or evacuation at this time. There are currently no United States evacuation points.
Yeah, don't come to us. We don't have a plan to help you out. There's no evacuation points. We didn't help you before the war started. What makes you think we're going to help you now? This is Trump's America. This war in Iran has been a disaster from start to finish. And now we're seeing even before it started, they were failing the American people. And now thousands of Americans are stranded with nowhere to go.
What's up, y'all? You know, I really want to give a shout out to Glossier. They have really been keeping my lips nice and moist on this whole trip. But it is day 5 of us being trapped in Dubai. This morning was a little harder for me. Just because I talked to my grandmother, which I talk to her every day, but I talked to her and she was very not in good spirits. I'm sorry, y'all. She wasn't in the best spirits. I'm her only grandchild, so that made me very, very emotional. But I'm just trying to keep on keeping on, trying to keep on keeping my faith high, even, you know, with the situation. Today is, you know, again, it's sunny outside today. It's quiet. But I really just wanted to touch base on this whole embassy call, the consul, and everything like that, especially since they put out a number yesterday for us to call. So I'm going to let y'all listen to the video and y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Repeat yourself, please.
Yes, I was leading that there are no United States evacuations at the moment. So commercial flights are canceled or suspended. We just recommend you to enroll in the STEP program or keep checking the embassy's website for any updated information. If there is any event of ongoing military action, Americans should shelter in a place until it's safe to move. That's the only information that we have at the moment. There's not any other further information.
But I've already registered with the STEP program.
Hey guys, I've been getting a lot of DMs about whether or not I'm in Dubai or New York or New Jersey. Unfortunately, I'm in Dubai. I got here like maybe a week and a half ago, close to 2 weeks. And yeah, now I'm kind of stuck in this situation that you guys are seeing both on social media and in the media in general. I'm not gonna lie, Saturday night was very scary for me. I think for others as well. Just, you know, seeing all the things, hearing all the things, like it definitely frightened me. And I've never experienced anything like that as an American. I actually don't know how many Americans could say they've experienced something like that. But I do want to say that I do feel safe. The UAE government has been doing an amazing job at protecting the country, protecting its citizens. They've been intercepting almost all of the missiles. Like they really have been doing such a good job. I've just been honestly waking up every day with anxiety because like I'm like, when is the other shoe gonna drop? Like I just can't believe how I'm in this situation right now. Honestly, I can't believe it. But yeah, that's kind of, I'm living with uncertainty right now, which is kind of not helping. And especially that the US government has completely abandoned their citizens. They had no evacuation plan from the beginning. Basically, like 2 days ago, I saw on social media that they want all the Americans to leave the region. Not even one country. It's the region, which is more than 500,000 Americans. And the airspace is closed till March 7th. It's March 4th. And this is like what, the 4th or 5th day into war? I don't even know anymore now, but I just think it's crazy that the US decided to go into war without a concrete freaking plan. So I've lost my faith in the US government. And up till now, I am still trying to find a flight to leave and then come back later. But yeah, it's not been so fun. I will say that. I do want to say though, I am very happy for the Iranian people. To be honest, they that regime that they were living under was honestly not even horrible, I would say satanic regime. So I'm really happy that their supreme leader is dead. I'm not going to apologize for that. And I do stand with them. I just can't believe how the US government started a war without a concrete plan and left so many Americans stranded. And I've honestly kind of lost my faith in the US government. Oh, and the embassy never told us that they wanted us to leave. And when we asked them for an evacuation plan, they don't have one. So just know that if you leave the country, the US will just not help you. Okay? If you're German, if you're Austrian, they'll help you. They are helping people here. US? No. But like I said, shout out to the UAE government for honestly keeping everyone safe. And yeah, I'm hoping this is all over soon. Thank you to everyone who's checked in on me and asked about me and wondered about me. Seriously, it means the world. And I think I actually found out who my true friends were this week, to be honest. I have been posting a little bit my stories, so I don't know if you guys have been seeing that, but I'll keep you guys updated. For now, I am safe and I'm just sheltering in place, kind of going out here and there, not really too much. Things are pretty normal in Dubai. Just a little bit of those like booms and stuff that honestly like are a little unsettling, but for the most part, it has been pretty quiet. And thank you to the UAE government, honestly, for keeping everyone safe. I've felt so safe in general being here. I've felt safer here than I've ever felt in America. So yeah. Anyway, I love you guys. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys next time.
What's up, y'all? This is my friend Remy.
Hi, y'all.
My wonderful girl who's been on the trip with me. This is day 4 now for us, but it's actually been a full 10 days. Yeah, because we checked in last Monday, y'all. It's gonna be Wednesday tomorrow. So we did buy a flight to Germany and then Germany to London. Unfortunately, when we got there, they said we needed visas just to enter London, which we're very confused about because we've never had a visa to get into London. The airport was just so much. It was like wrapped around. It's very intense in the airport. I won't lie. I feel like you guys done a lot for me. I just want Remy maybe to tell how does she feel in this, you know? I know I told y'all she don't really like, you know, all this, but go ahead.
I mean, tensions are really high. It's very sad. People feel like they're stranded, which we are. And it seems like the resources are getting low. Funds are getting lower. So it's just very stressful. People have lives to go back to, jobs, families to go back to. And it just seems like there is a slow access of airspace, but not enough to move as many tourist people back home. So today was a total bust, but hopefully we've rebooked to leave out tomorrow, which will be a direct flight. So hopefully y'all pray for us that we get home tomorrow, because I don't think we can last any longer.
No.
Yeah.
Mentally, physically, financially, it's so draining, y'all. You know, I love and I thank y'all and appreciate all the prayers, all the concerns. Y'all have really kept us up. I've made sure Remy read all y'all like comments and all y'all prayers, and it's so appreciative. You know, it's just, it's intensifying on what we basically cannot do anymore. So thank y'all. We love y'all, and we're definitely gonna keep y'all updated, as our journey back to the United States. So love y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Okay, so real quick, with everything that's going on right now in the Middle East, all of the conflict that's unfolding, there are people in the Middle East who were there just happening to travel there and visit when all of this unfolded. And obviously none of us knew this was going to happen. The U.S. State Department is urging anyone who may be traveling, whatever it may be, if you're in 14 different countries in the Middle East, you need to leave immediately. But the issue is these people are trying to leave and their flights have been canceled because the airspace is limited or totally closed in many of these countries. In fact, there's a woman, she lives here in Houston, but she was in Dubai to celebrate her 30th birthday when all of this happened this past weekend, and she has not been able to get on a flight to fly back here to the U.S. We just interviewed her on the news here in Houston this morning. Here's part of our interview.
We attempted to catch a flight to London. Unfortunately, we wasn't able to take that one. Now, a lot of people are traveling back to Europe. A lot of people are traveling back to America. So just being patient and just hoping that our time is next.
Yeah. How frustrating and how much of a headache is this for you? Because you were telling me too, your expenses right now are not being covered. You're paying for this yourself out of pocket. I know there have been reports that other countries are covering expenses, but that's not happening for you.
That's correct. We are covering everything out of our pocket, our shelter, our food. Nothing has been covered by the government. I will say they're very great at keeping us calm in the situation. But
friends, I'm so sorry this happened on your 30th birthday of
my
all
30th,
birthdays.
it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
God has something better for me, so it's okay.
He sure does. Well, we are praying for your safe return back here to Houston, and we'll make sure we keep up with your trip back as well. Thank you so much, Shanice.
So, Congresswoman, what's your message to Americans who are concerned about another forever war in the Middle East?
Well, I think first and foremost, the reality that we have here is very clear. The vast majority of Americans are against a war with Iran. Two things can be true at the same time. We can acknowledge the brutal reality of the Iranian regime and their murdering of protesters and targeting of people. And we can also know for sure that a forever war will not resolve that issue. We've seen what's happened in other areas of the Middle East, in Libya and Syria and beyond. Of course, the war in Iraq. And we are already at multiple American service members that are dead for an illegal action that the president has pursued with no plan out. They don't know why they got into this war. They're talking about 400 or 500 different reasons, and they don't know how they're getting out. They have plunged the world into major global instability. Things have never been more dangerous in many ways. And it is our responsibility to stabilize the situation and bring us back from the brink. And a war with Iran is not how we do that, and it's not how we accomplish anyone's goals.
This war is a distraction from something much bigger.
Wait, it's not about their nukes?
No. Iran's central bank counts because their oil and energy is very important, including for China. If you're going to come out with programmable money, you can't afford leakage. Now, Larry Fink and BlackRock have said
We need to move very rapidly. All investments on a tokenized platform.
What it means is this is going to be,
We have one common blockchain.
Potentially $100, $200, $300 trillion market.
The Epstein files, aliens, AI. It's all to keep you from the truth. This is bullshit. BlackRock and the elites are on a mission to tokenize everything. This was all predicted months ago, along with the actual date that this war would commence. And even the token that would be at the center of all of this conflict, War Western Asset Reserve. It is very clear that these elites are setting up a huge insider play, and the only way that we can tag along with it is to copy them. March 11th is the BlackRock event in DC. All signs point to Western Asset Reserve ticker war being announced then. The last time these elites made a huge insider play, over 500 people became millionaires in 24 hours. Do what you want with this information. I am adding on all of these dips. It's literally free money, but this is not financial advice. Do your own research. Crypto is risky. But if you want to follow along with this, comment war down below. I will send you the exact CA. And if you want updates on this project and other ones, my Telegram is free. Link in bio.
We have some major developments regarding the war in Iran right now. According to Senator Mark Warner, who I just got off the phone with, there are thousands of Americans abroad trapped, essentially can't get home right now because of the war in Iran. And while he's questioning how come Donald Trump and the Trump administration did not provide an airlift, not provide any resources or any notification in advance to get them home, it comes. Donald Trump is saying that it just happened too quickly to give American families a broad notification so that they can get home ahead of the war, but right now they're stuck. It comes as an Iranian strike hit near a United States consulate in Dubai, causing a fire that was limited in nature and has since been put out. And at the same time, Donald Trump has rejected Iran's attempt to talk. Strikes are intensifying. The Trump administration has not settled on a justification for going to war. Lots of stuff happening. Spread the word. Follow for more.
Guys, subhanAllah, I was literally in Beirut, Lebanon not long ago, and I've just been seeing so much going on around me in Dubai and on social media. And subhanAllah, like me and a few others, we were literally just in Beirut. We were distributing essential aid to families who have been affected by the crisis situations from the past and recent escalations. And, you know, seeing the suffering with my own eyes, hundreds of families have left their homes and from the south. And like now, like Lebanon has been affected again with hundreds of lives lost, meaning more people are in need of help with food, with water, with shelter. Guys, you are on the other side of the world and you are only seeing what they are going through online. You know, I am only experiencing not even 1% right now in Dubai. And I have set foot in countries like Lebanon and they need you. The children, the widows, the elderly, they are suffering. So check yourself back into reality and think what you can do to help them.
There's a young lady that's stuck in Dubai because she spent her 30th birthday in Dubai. She cannot find a flight back home. Her story has been getting so much news spread. And I really honestly can't even imagine. Like, I'd be freaking out. Not only does she have to keep paying for her accommodation, like she cannot find a straight flight home, but there was a flight going to London. And honestly, to get the fuck up out of Dubai, I would have taken that flight to London and then found a way home. Sis, if you could just get out of there and go to London, because I think that's what I saw in one of the videos, that there was a flight to London. I would rather pay my money and take that chance to go to London and then be closer to the US than trying to wait for like a straight flight, because that is fucking scary. You're going there for vacation and now you're fucking stuck. I don't know if the people in Mexico are stuck too, but I know she has a story for days, because that don't make no damn sense. You over there and then next thing you know, you can't come back home. But if I was her, I would definitely try to get the first flight that would get me out of there to get me closer to home. And I'm glad that they actually have her story on the news, because I'm like, damn, like it's not just TikTok. She's actually on the news speaking about how it's not just her, it's like multiple people trapped over there. And I think some of the comments are trying to help her, like, girl, if you could just get the fuck out of Dubai, please get the fuck out of Dubai and then get there and hope. I don't know if I think she went to the US Embassy. I hope that they're helping, but she was like even asking for the president for help, and people were in the comments like, he's not going to do anything. But it's just like, at that point, you know, at this point, you're just trying to get home, you know?
Day 4 of being stuck in Dubai during World War III. Every night is kind of entertaining because I hear lots of sounds and I look out the window and everybody's outside. When we hear, and we also hear once in a while. But visually, I actually think we're fine. I have not personally seen anything with my own eyes happen in Dubai. So I think we're fine. Chat, we are not cooked. We are not cooked. I'll keep y'all updated.
Hey, y'all. As you know, I'm the girl that decided to spend her 30th birthday in Dubai. And I'm coming on here very humbly, asking my president to just seize it. I'm an American taxpaying citizen. And I've now been stuck over here since the 24th. I've been blessed to be able to buy 3 different flights from 3 different airlines, and they've all been canceled. I don't know who this will reach. I don't know if it'll reach anyone. But I am not the person who gets on here like this. But I am desperate to get home to my family. So I'm asking, I'm pleading, please just, whoever can help us, please just help. And it's not even about the financial part. We just don't have a way out. Every time we try, it gets canceled. So I'm putting myself out here on the internet, as humble as I know how, to just get some help.
Thank you. To the Americans that stuck out in Dubai, we are praying for you. We are praying for your safe return. We did hear that other countries who have people stuck in Dubai, they are reaching out trying to help their citizens, but America is not. That's what I heard. I'm not sure. I've seen a few videos saying that every other country is reaching out to their citizens. They're going to the U.S. Whatever the thing is where you go when you're in different countries or whatever. They're going out there, and the other countries are helping, but the U.S. I guess is not helping the Americans like they should. It was something that said that the people that are visiting out there, they are extending their hotels without pay because of the situation. But let's just pray that these people get back to their countries. And y'all just have to, know that who our president is. And y'all have to know that traveling right now is just not good. Going to other countries are not good. They just had this shit over in Mexico with a cartel for El Mucho was fucking up people was fucking up people. I gotta take that part out. I went in Mexico. They were fucking up people and Americans. And now you in Dubai and they fucking up people over there too. They just sending missiles out and shit. Y'all just keep prayed up and, you know what I'm saying, just, be very sensitive to the people that are stuck over there because they still have TikTok. They still, you know what I'm saying, are able to see certain things and just kind of have, you know what I'm saying, some type of respect and just be more sensitive to the situation because people are going on birthday trips and end up getting stuck. All they wanted to do is go out the country and eat in the sky. They want to go over to Dubai and wear some of them dang on them things that's covering and be out in the sand riding camels and shit. They wasn't expecting to go over there and all these missiles and stuff be like. So just be a little sensitive and, you know what I'm saying, y'all have a great day. It's the news. Peace out.
Thank you for watching Great Minds Blacks.